What legendary Reddit event does every Redditor need to know about? Does anyone remember that legendary confession thread from 9 years ago or something? Hundreds of mind-boggling confessions. The only one I can remember is this woman who owned a cupcake bakery admitting that she just used grocery store cupcake mix and had no idea how to bake. Edit. https www.reddit.com/r/askreddit/comments/towunar/throwaway_time_that_could/ UTM_source equals share and UTM_medium equals iOS_app and UTM_name equals iOS_SMF. There's a guy who sold his house but continued living in a bunker under it for 8 years. Like, come on, that's insane. Edit 2. Yes. I know. The cake woman is still updating. Edit 3. Yeah. He did Parasite 15 years before Parasite. Edit 4. Thanks, assholes, for repeatedly reminding me that this is where the Kumbox comes from. Our Museum of Reddit is a great catalog of these. The nightmare son who ended up destroying the house before he left, never to be heard of ever again. Edit. Thank you for my very first award. Here's a wholesome one. On r No Stupid Questions, someone with severe anxiety posted that they would like to try a Subway sandwich. https www.reddit.com/r/ness-question/comments/dw8f8c/I_have_very_bad_like_anxiety_to_try/ UTM_source equals share and UTM_medium equals iOS_app and UTM_name equals iOS_SMF. So they asked how to order one. The top commenter gave them a step-by-step of every part of the process, from standing in line to being offered a drink and cookie. Every single person was kind and encouraging. It was beautiful. When a user named WaterGuy12 said he was going somewhere without internet for a few weeks and asked Reddit to tag him on funny Reddit posts so he could see the highlights from when he was gone. Basically every popular post had a comment along the line of, "You, WaterGuy12 would love this." Street Lamp Lamoose. The guy talking about taking a shit while flying in a small plane. Double-dicked dude's Ama. Would you stay locked inside of your bathroom with food, internet, etc. for 30 days for $1 million? Why or why not? I've done worse for minimum wage. I don't have to go to work for a month and I get $1 million. What's the catch? Some people did this at the beginning of the pandemic for free. Fuck man. I'd do this with only food and water if it meant $1 Op. The first time the obvious answer to one of these, would you spend X days locked away for X amount of crazy huge money, questions actually took any amount of consideration was a few days ago on that. Would you spend a year in white padded room with no form of entertainment or anything at all in the space with you for $30 billion? 1. Anybody in their right mind would stay in a bathroom for 30 days with things to do and occupy their time with for $1 million. It's not sensory deprivation. It's a asterisk bathroom. These posts are always so stupid and probably made by somebody who has no real concept of the value of money. People have literally killed for less than that, and half of all Redditors already live like this. People named Bruno. How have the last few weeks been? I'm American but my dad is from Chile. I have a good relationship with my family back in Chile. When I was a senior in high school, my cousin from Chile came to visit and went to school with me for a year. His name is Bruno. This also happened to be the year the Sacha Baron Cohen movie Bruno was released. Everyone would grade him with, "What's up? ISS Bruno." Quote, "He hated it. Befriending the rats. Went skiing for the first time. Broke my wrist and dislocated my elbow. Doc says I'm healing well less than 3. I thought we had all agreed not to talk about it. My cat seemed really confused at first. But now I think my 4-year-old has desensitized him to his name. Silencio Bruno. What are some mysteries that should have been solved by now? Michael Dunahee. https en.m.wikipedia.org/wiki/disappearance_of_Michael_Dunahee. I went to the elementary school where he was kidnapped off the grounds. Only lead to this day was that it was a brown van. It was crazy to live in that town during that time. The Setagaya family murders. A family of 4 were murdered in their Tokyo home in late December 2000. After which the killer stayed in the house for several hours, leaving behind a ton of evidence. Clothes. Bag. Murder weapon. DNA from blood and stool. He used the toilet and didn't flush. Despite all this and literally millions of man-hours spent by Japanese police and investigators, they're still no closer to solving the crime. Who is D.B. Cooper? The one with the 2 girls in Delphi, Indiana. It has been, I believe, close to 5 years since those girls were murdered, and the only clue they had until recently, within the last year and a half or so, is the voice clip of Down the Hill. I know that more things have been found recently, and hopefully that case will be solved soon. Don't remember the guy's name, but was last seen on camera leaving a bar above ground level and never being seen again, despite seconds prior being with few of his friends. Jennifer Kess. She was murdered and the suspect was caught on security camera, but had the craziest luck ever when their face was obscured behind a fence post. https i.imager.com/ztweet.jpg. When the camera took a picture. Edit. I guess she's still technically listed as missing. Not confirmed murdered. What is a safety tip everyone should know about? Never mix cleaning products. Never ever sneak up behind a horse, ever. Sharp tools are safer and easier to control than dull ones. This goes for basically anything with a blade. Whether it's a saw blade, utility knife, chisel, or simple kitchen knife, you're more likely to slip, lose control, or kick back with a dull blade. In these cold times, don't drive wearing anything you couldn't walk a half mile in. Sharp knives are usually safer to use. Check and clean out the lint collector in your dryer regularly. What's a movie that would be 100% better as a Muppet version? Pulp Fiction. Clue. Where everyone's a Muppet except for Tim Curry. Titanic. I want to hear what the iceberg has to say for itself. Les Miserables. I want to see it so much. Jaws. Except the shark is the only Muppet and the rest of the actors play it completely straight. The Foo. All of them. Imagine the saddest thing you've ever seen in a movie, TV show, documentary. And now it's all being performed by Muppets. It's all improved. People above the age of 30. What should a 20-yo know that they generally don't? Financial education. You'll lose some friends you'd never thought you'd lose. It's a decade where life changes so dramatically that sometimes paths split. And that's okay. You're still going to grow and change and want completely different things even after you feel like you've figured out who you are. Your 30's gonna be great. Stop trying to be famous too, it's not for everyone. Also stay up to date with your dentist. Your body will hate you someday. You won't be able to eat and drink like you're 20 forever. And sleep will become very important. Social media was never important.
Subscribe, my brothers.